Hello smart people, welcome back. This video is for 8th grade student and we are on estimate roots. I hope that you just finished your quiz. This is our next activity. So yesterday we finished this handout, the front part of this handout. Okay, now we're gonna go to the back side of this handout. Alright, go ahead, make sure that your name on this paper because you're gonna turn it in after the video is done. And pause the video whenever you need more time to copy it down or you need more time to think about the process. Alright, we're gonna look at example 3, estimate square of 15 to the nearest 10. So we know this, there's no perfect square number. Square of 15 is not a perfect square number, so which means that you're gonna estimate them. Okay, so square root of 15 will stay in the between of two perfect square number, which is, can someone fill it in for me? Which is between 9 and 16, right? Square root of 9 is 3. Square of 16 is 4. 15 is closer to 16 than 9, so we're going to round up. We will round up. Square root of 15, approximately around 4. Okay, but they ask you to round it to the nearest 10 place value. So what I have right now is a whole number, which is 4. We need 10 place value, which means one number after decimal point. So we need to be more specific. Square of 15, is that bigger than 4 or less than 4? The answer is square of 15 less than 4, because 15 less than 16 and 16 is 4, mean that square of 15 less than 4. So I'm going to draw things out because some of you are going to confuse what's going on here. So here's the 4, right? What we practiced yesterday is the number bigger than 4, which means we start with 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, 4.5. But now it's less than 4, so right less than 4 will be 3.9, 3.8. We going backward because it's less than 4. Okay, take a second, pause the video, re-listen to what I just said. Make sure you understand it before you move forward. Okay, so as the procedure, we're going to do 4 times 4. We know which is 16. What we aim to is 15. We want to get the number as close to 15 as possible. This number. Okay, so we have 16. We're going to go backward because square root of 15 less than 4. That will be 3.9 times 3.9. 3.8 times 3.8. 3.7 times 3.7. Okay, so on and so forth. So I'm going to use the calculator for this part. 3.9 times 3.9, that will give you 15.21. So it's looking good, 15.21. What we try to find is the number close to 15 as possible. So 3.8 times 3.8, that will be 14.44. Okay, again, keep in mind our goal is 15. So it just turned from 15.21 to 14.44. So 15 will stay in the between of these two numbers. Means that you don't need to do 3.7 anymore. Now, which one is closer to 15? 15.21 or 14.44? So basically what you're going to do is subtract them. Okay, so 15.21 minus 15 is 0.21 away from 15. 14.44 to 15. You're going to subtract them. 15 minus 14.44. The answer is, from here to here is 0.56. So it's obviously 0.21 is closer than 0.56. So the answer would be over here. Okay, so approximation of square root of 15 is about 3.9. Instead of 4, it's going to be 3.9, which is more accurate than 4. Alright, take a second, rewatch the video if you don't understand it. If you do understand this, pause the video, try the next one. I will walk you through the next one in a second. But feel free to pause the video, try it out before I do it. Alright, problem I, estimate square root of 80, square of 80. So what is two perfect square that square of 80 stay in the between? Okay, the answer is you have 81, which is 9 times 9. Before that is 8 times 8 is 64. Okay, so square of 64 is 8, square of 81 is 9. 80 is closer to 81 than 64. So square root of 80 approximately around 9. The answer would be done if they say that round your answer to near a whole number, round your answer to an integer, but they ask you round it to near a 10 place value, so we need to go to a smaller number to be more detailed. So 80, square of 80, less than 81, which means the actual value is going to be less than 9. Okay, same procedure. 9 times 9 is 81. Okay, so less than 9, which means 8.9 is less than 9. 8.8 less than 9. 8.7, 8.6. Okay, and then we multiply itself twice. 8.9 times 8.9, 8.8 times 8.8, 8.7 times 8.7, 8.6 times 8.6. We may not go that far, but I just give you an idea of what's going on. Okay, so 8.9 times 8.9 is 79.21. Oh, that would be it, because what we're looking for is 80. 9 times 9 is 81, but 89 times 89 is 79.21, so it's already less than 80. So 80 will stay in the between of this two number. Okay, who is closer to 80? 81 to 80 is one whole number. 79 to 79.21 subtract 80 is about 0.79 point away. 0.79, so less than 1. So the closer number to 80 is 8.9 times 8.9, which is 79.21. So we don't have to do all of this. Yes, so the answer will be square root of 80, approximately around 8.9. Instead of 9 that we set earlier, which is right here, now is 8.9, is a little bit less than 9. This will be more accurate. Alright, so you have two examples now. You can pause the video, try it again for problem J. Square root of 115. Two perfect square number here is 100, 121. So 121 is bigger than 115. And before that is 10 squared is 100. Okay, square root of 100, which is 10. Square of 121, 121 is 11. So 115 closer to who? 100 or 121? So I'm going to subtract them. 121 minus 115, which give me about 6 points away. From here to here is 6. From here to here is 15. So the winner will be 6. It's closer. 115 is closer to 121. So square of 115, approximately around 11. Since 115 less than 121, so the actual answer will less than 11. And less than 11 is 10.9, right? Sorry, I skipped one step. I should put 11 times 11 first, which is 121. Then 10.9, 10.8, 10.7, right? Time 10.9, times 10.8 times 10.7. What is our goal? Our goal is get the 115, as close to 115 as possible. Okay, so let's do it. 10.9 times 10.9, that will give you 118.81. 10.8 times 10.8 is 116, so it's getting closer. 116.64. 10.7 times 10.7 would be 114.49. So 115 stay in the between of these two numbers. Okay, so what we're going to do is subtract them to see who is the closer one to 115. 116.69 minus 115, that will be 1.69 point away. 114.49 minus 115, that will be 0.51 point away. So the winner is 10.7. So this will be your final answer. Square root of 115 equal to 10.7, approximately around 10.7. Alright, go ahead, please pause the video, try the next 3 before you check the answer with me. Alright, estimate square root of 61 to a nearer 10. So square root of 61 less than equal to square root of 64, that will be 8 times 8, 7 times 7 is 49. Okay, so square root of 49 is 7, square root of 64 is 8. 61 closer to 64, so square root of 61 approximately around 8. Since 61 less than 64, so the actual number is less than 8. So we're going to check. 8 times 8 is 64. So less than, so we're going down. 7.9, 7.8, 7.7. Multiply itself twice. Okay, let's see what do we have. 7.9 times 7.9, that will be 62.41. 7.8 times 7.8, that is 60.84. Okay, so we try to find the 61. So it stay in the between of this two number. Okay, now we're going to do the subtraction to see who is closer to 61. 62.41 minus 61, which is 4.41. 60.84 minus 61, which is 0.16. So the closer one is 7.8. Square root of 61, approximately around 7.8. Alright, L square 54. So 2 perfect square around 54 is 7 times 7 is 49, 8 times 8 is 64. Okay, so square of 49 is 7, square of 64 will be 8. 54 is closer to, I would say, 49. Right, because 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, there's 5 numbers away, but 54 to 64 is 10. So square of 54, approximately around 7. Now 54, you round down, so the value is actually bigger than 7. So you have 7 times 7 is 49. Bigger than 7 is 7.1, 7.2, 7.3. So time itself twice. Okay, let's see what do we have here. Our goal is try to get 54. 7.1 times 7.1. That would be 50.41. Okay, we try to find 54. 7.2 times 7.2. That is 51.84. 7.3 times 7.3. 53. So it's getting really close to that. I think the next one will be the answer. 7.4 times 7.4. And 54. Okay, 54.76. So it's way past 64. So the answer will stay 54, stay in the between of these two numbers. So I'm going to do the subtraction. 53.29 minus 54. That would be 0.71. 54.76 minus 54 is 0.76. So the closer one is 0.71. So the winner is right here. So square root of 54, approximately around 7.3. Okay, I ran out of space, so I just add 0.3 on my previous answer. Alright, last chance for you to practice here. Square of 22. That would be what? 25 and then 16. 16 to 22, 6 points away. But 22 to 25, there's only what? 3 points. Okay. So square of 16 is 4. Square of 25 is 5. Square root of 22, approximately around 5. Square of 22 less than 25. So the actual value is less than 5. So 5 times 5 is 5. It's less than 5, so 4.9, 4.8, 4.7, 4.6. Time itself that many times. .9 times 4.9, 24.01. 4.8 times 4.8, 23.01. We try to get 22. We try to get 22. So 4.7 times 4.7 is 22.09. But 22 is not between 23 and 22.9. Get 22.9 bigger than 22. We have to go down one more. 21.16. So 22 in the between of these two numbers. Now we're going to do the subtraction. 22 to 22.09 is 0.09 away. And then this to that, 22 minus 21.16, that would be 0.84. So obviously the winner is 4.7, right? Because 0.09 points away. So final answer is square root of 22, approximately around 4.7. Alright, pause the video, take a deep breath, make sure that you relax, give yourself maybe a couple seconds to relax your brain. The next one gonna be easy. Oh, there's only 3 problems left. It's gonna be easy for you. Alright. So fill in the box greater than and less than. Okay. So try to not use the calculator. 18.5. So 18.5, how do you do this? 18 divided by 5. 5 going to 18, how many times? The answer is 3, right? 3 times 5 is 15. Draw the line, change the sign. So subtract them, give you 3. Then we bring up the decimal point. We add a 0. Bring it down. 5 going to 30 is 6 times. 6 times 5 is 30. Draw the line, change the sign. So 18.5 is 3.6 as decimal point. Square root of 11. Square root of 11 is not a perfect square number, so we need to estimate. Before square root of 11, the perfect square number is 9. After that, the perfect square number is 16, right? Yes. So square root of 11 is closer to square root of 9, so that would be 3 point something. Square root of 11, around 3. Now, it doesn't help much because we know that square root of 11 is around 3, but it's bigger than 3. Also, the 3.6 is bigger than 3. So we need to find a closer number. So we use the same concept. So bigger than 3. One more time, it's just like what we've been doing. Square root of 11 bigger than 9, so which means the actual answer bigger than 3. So we're going to do 3.1 times 3.1, 3.2 times 3.2, 3.3 times 3.3. Okay. 3.1 times 3.1 is 9.61. Okay. 3.2 times 3.2 is 10.24. 3.3 times 3.3 is 10.89. 3.4 times 3.4 is 11.56. Okay, so your 11, our 11, gonna stay in the between these two numbers, which is either 3.3 or 3.4, and either one, either 3.3 or 3.4, is already less than 3.6. So we can stop right here and say that 18 over 5 bigger than square root of 11. Again, because of either 3.3 or 3.4 already less than 3.6. Alright, 7 divided by 2, so same idea, inside 7, outside it 2. 2 going to 7 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. Draw the line, change the sign, that give you 1. Bring down the 0. Don't forget the decimal point. 5 going to 10, 2 going to 10 5 times. And bring it back, that would be 10. Draw the line, change the sign. So the answer of 7.7 over 2 is about 3.5. Square root of 7, say in the between of two perfect square number, which is 4 and what? 9. Square root of 7 closer to 9. So approximately square root of 7, approximately around 3. But it's less than 3, right? Square root of 7 less than square root of 9. So the actual answer is less than 3. But 7 divided by 2 is 3.5. It's already bigger than 3. So we don't have to go further here. We can know that the answer is 7.2 bigger than square root of 7. Okay, square root of 7 round up to 3. But 7 over 2 is already 3.5. Alright, we're heading to the next problem. 5 divided by 3. 3 going to 5 one time. 1 times 3 is 3. Draw the line, change the sign, give you 2. Bring down the 0. 3 going to 20 is, I will say, sorry, I'm lost for a second. 3 times 3 is 9, times 4 is 12, times 5 times 6 is 18. So 18, draw the line, change the sign, you get 2 again. So it's going to be repeated, so that will be 1.6 with the bar on top. Square root of 3 is in the between square root of 1 and square root of 4. 3 closer to 4, so square root of 3 approximately around 2. And that is bigger than 1.6, so you can draw the inequality sign this way. Alright, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure you turn this paper in. Have a great day and see you all on Monday.